presence and sharp as he peeks wide. A taste of the full English! A 1v3 from mezii for map point!
I'm William Merriman, also known as Mezii. Growing up in Birmingham was fun. I think it definitely shaped me as a person growing up and being grateful for everything I had. Having 3 brothers, it was always a lively household. Made a lot of work for my mum and dad, especially I think at home, but all my family and obviously my partner is the most important people in my life.
I'm Fiona Elliston. I'm Will's girlfriend, well, fiance. Are you ready? We met each other back in high school. He asked me out. He started it saying, I know you're probably going to say no, but will you be my girlfriend? I really liked him. And he's the same person, you know, 12 years later.
Gaming's always been a part of my life, growing up with 3 brothers and a dad who also played Counter-Strike Source. Seen my dad go to like these UK lands as well and just show me that way of life. And my brothers like have that competitive side as well. You always want to be the best at whatever you do against your brothers.
If any of us were going to, it probably was going to be you, because the way you commit yourself.
You were always the most annoying to play against.
Well, if it wasn't you, it was going to be me.
I'll just mess around on the server and playing with my brothers, whatever it is, but just seeing these big tournaments, these majors, it was like people are actually going to these events to spectate and to see these players perform, and I want to be that guy that's in that chair. And that's where I want to be.
So we got to final year, was finishing off our dissertations, finishing off his exams, and then he said one day, you know what, I think I'm just going to take a gap year and see if I can go professional.
I felt like if I didn't go for this now and try and push myself to make it, it was never really going to happen. And
I was just like, oh my God, well, you've just finished your accountancy degree, you sure it's what you want to do?
Maybe I finish this year and none of this ever happens, but I finished university and within a couple of months I signed for Game Legion.
It's like oh, maybe you could actually do it.
I got the call up and Cloud9 were looking to rebuild the team, and I think it was at that point I was like, okay, this is like a big step up.
mezii, beautiful tap.
I was kind of still riding the wave of like becoming a professional, and it's always tough when you kind of hit that wall where the team aren't doing so well.
He has some inconsistencies, some quiet performances. Definitely got his doubters out there.
There's a lot of hate when you're losing games, and it's like, this is your dream to be playing at this team, and then a lot of hate, a lot of messages after losing games. For me, I had to rebuild, and that's kind of where I think I found myself as a player again and kind of knew what I wanted to do. And I grew up seeing Fnatic win all these big tournaments and going to the team, joining with Crims, who was a big part of a lot of those wins, and I qualified for my first majors with Fnatic, so it was a big part of my story. And it was obviously a tough decision to leave, but when a team or an organisation like Vitality come in, it's like you kind of just have to say yes. You're getting a chance to play with S tier like professionals, doing it at the top level for longer than I've been playing the game, so it's just the start of the journey, and it's a new journey with Vitality, and now I have the team and the organisation backing us.
1, 2, 3,
this is just the start of my path, and like my turn to try and win all these tournaments that I've participated in.
whatever you want to do.
Charging in. mezii for the back of the platform is delivering a lot of impact. It's just mezii polishing his crown, and the king pulls him in.
We will go to these events and we will win them, and hope that we can build this legacy in this era within CS.
Beautiful kills out of mezii here. It's a warning as to what's to come as he peeks wide. He gets a taste of the full English. A 1v3 from mezii.
It still feels like a bit weird that the hobby you had when you were younger, or the game that me and my brothers always played and just had fun on, is like now my job. It's a huge dream and something that changed me for the better. I think growing up I was definitely more of a quiet guy. Like, I would never be the one to put myself forward and go up on stage. think gaming's kind of forced me to do this. I do feel a lot more confident now and comfortable kind of telling my story as well.